Ministers, if a project causes serious and unanticipated harm after it has been approved, it is critical that Indigenous peoples and other affected communities have meaningful opportunities for redress. Even before that, however, there must be strong procedural safeguards to ensure that the delegated minister will not abuse the sweeping powers he is granted under this bill. Currently, Bill C-5 would allow him or her to override existing federal laws and regulations, including potentially the Indian Act. Could you explain why the Indian Act has been included in Schedule 2 of Bill C-5, and should First Nations be concerned that a current or future government may override the provisions of the Indian Act that deal with their land rights?
Thank you, Senator. Appreciate the question. So when moving forward with projects, some communities are subject to archaic provisions under the Indian Act. So we will be engaging with First Nation partners on each project. If we need to suspend some provision of the Act, we will do so in consultation with the First Nation, and just to ensure that the development will respect cultural practices, environmental standards, but one of the things that in discussions with Indigenous leaders was the challenges with the Indian Act when it comes to financial. And so if there is that opportunity to make some provisions to alter that could be considered through this legislation. So again, we want to retain the option for it to advance a project, but it has to be with First Nations. And this legislation, the sections of the Indian Act, again, that's why we decided to include it.